Welcome to my Permadeath series for No Man's Sky. I'm going to start with a bit of an apology. It's been a couple of weeks since I've done a video for this series. The reason for that is that the run up to Christmas was pretty hectic, and truthfully I didn't have enough time to get in and gather the necessary resources, because what I want to do in this part is actually build a base. In fact, I've already put the base computer down here to claim this area. And I've been looking around, and normally I would build a base down in this dip here, but I think this time what I want to do is go off of this area here, so we've got a bit of an elevated base running out this way. Well, that's the idea anyway. But of course, the first thing I'm going to need to do is refine the power supply that's in this area. We just let here be just about in this area here. There we are. And of course, it's an S-class power supply. So we'll just grab that. We've got a hot spot just around in here. But the next thing I want to do is go to tech. Of course, we've got to find power. Industry. I can put this in here. When placement isn't 100% crucial, simply because we'll probably have multiple of these over time. I do intend to build a pretty big base. What we got here, 99%, that's good enough. So we got this area here. We got here unidentified plant. What we got sort of scan this, and we could always pick it up as well. Oh, there's a lash plant over there as well. I need to get rid of you. And we'll just clear you away from this front slope. Unidentified mineral there as well. And some more unidentified minerals here. I'll also take those. Pillites, or pillitates, whatever you're called. And what I want to do is go off of this area here. So that effectively we're going to build an elevated base in that direction. So what I would like is to have some kind of entrance here. The problem is going to be getting the heights. So we're going to go cuboid. And I think what I'd like to do is... This is going to be tricky, isn't it? Oh, it's been lashed. If I stand down here, one thing I don't like about building in No Man's Sky is trying to work out the heights of things. I mean, I want a little bit of height. Maybe we'll just put a block in there. And whoops. Yeah, I think I can live with that. I mean, it wasn't a bad guess, actually. If I come in like that, I mean, we've got plenty of ferrite dust, so... And we'll just push in this here. There's a lash plant around here somewhere, wasn't it? That's where I got lash from, he's just there. And I get in a block just in there. And what I want to do is just use these blocks to create what you could almost call a front porch, is probably the correct polite way of saying this. And maybe we'll come out one more layer, so we got a frontal area there. And so that it doesn't look unstable, we're just in this area here like that. Don't want to go up underneath it, thank you, game. Hello, creatures. Or neighbours, as I should call them, shouldn't I? Oh, haha. Oh, I hope you're not going to come up through my base like that. I think this creates enough of a front entrance here. I like the idea this goes into here. So we'll have our power supplies there. Question is, do I go out a little bit? Oops. I go out a little bit further before I put in the start of the cuboid room. Let me just see, I can get a bit more height from up here. I mean, I could widen it out as I go forward. I think I need to go back one more so that we clear this mound here, because I don't want to destroy that. So I think we'll go up, we'll put another row of solid cubes in, like this. And maybe put that there. I think we'll leave the underground hollow for the moment. And then what I wouldn't mind is some glass rooms. If I put in a, say, I want a certain amount of symmetry. So say if I put one there, one there, one there. Don't have that much in the way of glass, so I've got to be a bit careful. Why won't you come on this end piece? So we've now got there. We've got a front entrance here, and of course we can put the power in across from here onto this corner somehow. And of course, one of the nice things about working with cuboid rooms is that once you power up one of them, they all interconnect. I think what I really need here is a door, isn't it? Let me see. I'm just going to put like my hollow doors. So we've got this connected. So this would be our front entrance going out. I think I will put the power connection in. Let me just see. Power. I mean, I could make the power cable invisible, but at the same time, if I dig a small hole here, where do I want that? I want the terrain manipulator. Maybe dig a little bit of a hole here. Industry power. And we come down really low there. And then you can come in like that. Get a little bit of a power breakdown here, but we can make the power cables invisible. And restore. What we can do is just put this back. That preserves this mound here. And that means we got a little bit of a power cable there, and a tiny little bit comes out there, but that's not a problem. I'm not sure if I can actually work from within here. I suppose we're going to find out, aren't we? Oops, didn't mean to do that. Well, I can work from outside here. Back to cuboid structures. And this time I think we'll go with a cuboid room. And what we'll do is we'll have this is pure ferrite. I think I've got enough pure ferrite to get the foundation laid in. And what we'll do is we'll come out like this across the back. I think we'll come back 3 in order to create a fairly large entrance area. And then we got Oh, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need to have a collection of glass rooms that way. Not fully symmetrical, isn't it? So we're going to have to come out. Something like that. Oops. Where's the glass room? Oops. I think that gets rid of our lashy friend. Gonna have to come back to solid cubes underneath here. Hey, stop walking under my base. Seem to have a glass room underneath there. Must have had a shaky hand. Come out like that. Wait, stop walking into my base. It's probably because the lash plant is there. I have to do that. Yeah, I obviously... Okay. I think I've got quite a few iron batteries, and I think what I need to do for next is I'm just going to tidy up this area here. Bring the glass back. A couple of glass rooms here, which I can take out. Hopefully now we will be able to get a solid cube in there. Thank you. We'll just a solid cube there, like that. There's a glass. What is that there? A little bit worried about the fact I jumped up to here. Let me just... Yeah, I think I would like to fill in this area here now. Again. Then... Just fill in. Across the top here. One there. Another one there. I must admit, I have to be honest, No Man's Sky's building system isn't one of my favourites. I much preferred the first version. I find that since they made the changes, it's to say the building... Wait. Oh, there's a plant. I thought it was a creature. Actually, I think I might leave that there, just so that I can walk underneath should I need to. So we've now got ourselves a solid base here. Wait, if you're going to undermine my base, I'm going to be very upset. It's quite cool, actually. I mean, he's got himself a bit stuck, hasn't he? Let's take a picture, real close-up picture of you. Maybe let's like that. Oops. Take a picture. Nice detail on there. We've got the front entrance there. We've got a little bit of a gap there. I'm not happy with. I know it's going to be a little bit extravagant, but I think what we possibly do. Actually, let's just go. What I wouldn't mind is, oops, ha, walked onto the level of the ship there. Kind of thinking maybe a landing pad up here, off of this edge here. I don't know if I can get a landing pad that will just join on the side of a cuboid room. We're going to give it a go. We're going to find it first. Specialist, storage, portable. I think it's general, isn't it? Stand here. Actually, that's not bad, actually. If I could get that. If I could get that to join on this area here. Actually, if I go out, will it go out one more? Say something like that. Oh, we need 10 metal plating. Thank you, game. Okay. I think I should be able to make 10 metal plates. Let me just see if I think the ship's actually in the way. Let me just come over here. Come over. We'll move you. We'll just stand here. General launch pad. Yeah, I actually like that. I like the idea of having a floating base. Of course, what we're going to have to do is put a door in here. So I'm just going to put in structures, because there's absolutely no point having. Just to get the full effect, we'll come over here. And we'll put the ship on it. I actually really like the idea of that floating out from the side like that, because that will keep this area open, but at the same time have a dedicated position for the ship floating out in that area there. It does make the base look a little bit lighter. And I think what we're going to need to do now is actually push the base back at least one more layer. So we're going to have to come here, up room, and we're just going to push you back. Now the question is, do I go up or do I go down, or do I do both? Because I could, can we get some stairs in? That's a good question. Never have a lot of luck with steps. There it is. Oh wow, we can put steps up. Okay. Say in the past I've never really had a vast amount of luck with steps. We can go up one layer, and that's back far enough to have an offset here with some more glass ones above. So it's just going to come up here. Keyboard room, I don't want the glass, I want normal keyboard room here. Of course, we're going to have to... Will it be easier to do this from the outside? Now I've actually got a baseline. Let me just put in... Okay, I'm out of pure ferrite. Thank you, game. So we got the beginnings of a room up here. Kind of half inclined. Can I get a... I should have done this some start with, shouldn't I? I can put yes, thank you, game. What we'll do temporarily is put a couple of these on this edge here. I think I've got more ferrite. Then maybe I haven't. Oh, we have got some. Oh, no. So we're gonna have to. Thank you, game. Got some more rusted metal. Where just start turning you into ferrite dust. Get into here for the moment. I think if I put a teleporter in here, actually, let me just check the technology. We need the environmental protection. If I put, say, if I put a teleporter in this corner, general. I think it's portable, isn't it? Is teleporters. Where's the teleporter? There it is. Right, I need 4 metal plating, 2 nanotubes. Right, let me just have a quick look, see if I can find. I've got some more ferrite dust up in there. Let me just bring this down to the exosuit. And I need 4 metal plating. So we'll just knock out 4 of those, and we need a couple of nanotubes. Yeah, I've got piles of ferrite dust. You're at 55%, you're at 50%. And what we're going to do is we're just going to drop the teleporter in on this corner, because it means I should be able to make the connection through here quite easily. I think we'll just put the teleporter about there. It's going to be messy, isn't it? Actually, what I could do is, say if I put a battery behind here, we could connect this up a little bit better. Let me see, can I make a battery? Yes, thank you, game. Back. Industry. Yeah, we can make a battery. We could put a battery, say, about here. Yeah, I think that will work. Let me just get rid of these power lines. So we'll just sneak out these power lines. What we'll do is, let me just see. we put power battery. If I put a battery about here, and then what we can do is come across, you can connect into there, you can connect to there. And how well does the power cable run? Oops. No, I don't like that at all. So back to the train manipulator. What we're going to do is just going to think what we're going to do this time is we're going to put a little bit of a hole here, right in front of this. Ah, that might not be such a good idea. I don't know. We can. No, let's we just restore that. Oops. Change analyst beam, mining beam, and terraformer, array manipulator. Let's just dig that right down there, like that. And I can always change this later on should I need to. And you can go right down there. And you can come up into there. And then do is restore, get you back where you were. Change that back again. So we've got a teleporter here on this corner. I think that will be the permanent home for the teleporter. We've got a landing pad. We've got beginnings of our here go out that way. And I think what we might do is keep a block there and go down one as well. Because I do need to put in a room for my storage. And possibly even the farming. Let me just. And what I'm going to do is. Oops, I can't do that. You into there, make the ferrite. You into there, you up to there to make the pure ferrite. I mean, this is going to be a bit of a slow process now. What? What do I need to... I mean, I've got 12 glass left. So what I could do is... Well, first thing I need to do is... Pop up this. Like that. What do I need for glass rooms? Glass cuboid rooms actually need silver. And... So what we should be able to do is put in a row of glass rooms like this. We're now out of glass. I think what I'd like to do is bring this round here. It's finished. 149 exocrine, exosuit. Come in here. I've got a big pile of ferrite dust. We're going to go straight to what we call it, pure ferrite. So got some more ferrite dust. Start feeding it into those constructors. Right, we've got the glass front across here. I think if I can put in the solid floors up here. Let me just get across to here. Got another one there. Another one there. Ah. Helps if I actually put the floors in. Where is it? These are only 50s. I'm out of ferrite again. At least I've got a floor up here, so which means I can look round now. And what we'll do is we'll floor in this area here. And that gives me a view in this direction. And what I can do is extend this round. Actually, we'll probably replace this one with glass once I've actually got the glass. We got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yep. So let me just, actually what we can do is take you out. There's no point wasting the materials. And the game's just gonna be in here. Out pure ferrite again. We'll just fill in this floor here. 250 pure ferrite. 250 ferrite dust. Grab you. Okay, looks like I'm out of ferrite dust again. I've got some more up in the freighter. Getting a bit low now. We're going to have to go and buy some more ferrite dust later on, or mine some, or whatever is required. And we're just going to come up here. We should now be able to. I want to keep laying in the floors up here. Come on, game. For some reason this doesn't want to snap. There it is. That gives me a solid floor up here. And if I've got enough one more room in there. Of course that leaves me with a hole in the floor again. I think the top level is going to be my display accommodation level. And then down here, I think we'll push this back a few levels. What we got across the width here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I think we'll have the vault room down here. So we're going to need to push this wall back at least one block, and then we'll go down. Let me just go and have a look outside. So we'll just come in here. Yeah, I mean, we got the height up here to come down possibly even 2 levels for a vault room, for our storage vaults. Yeah, I think that will work. Let me just have a quick look round. Whoops. X. Z. Z. Let's just have a look at the beginning of this base. Yep, I'm reasonably happy with it. I mean, if I want some farming, I can always come out this way. I can always expand out and put some biodomes over here, because this is a reasonably flat area. We can eventually move the refiners. We'll have this as an open area. I could extend this out so that I've got some kind of path out this way. I mean, that could be. I mean, that could be useful. Let's just have a. Maybe just put some flooring out so that I've got a connection through to here. Let's just have a look at that. Okay, we got a little bit more. So I just want to try the walkway out here. See if this will actually work. Floor. Doesn't look like the floor will come off of this area here. So we'd have to do it in solid blocks. And I don't really want to do it in solid blocks. I think you've just got yourself trapped here. Shouldn't have come down so low, should you? Oops. Get rid of that. And I think we'll put the floor in here. Oops, back one, up one. We've got a solid floor there. And I think what I'm going to do is just use up the rest of the blocks for push back this way. I mean, we're not going to get that far back before we run out of pure ferrite again. Yep, there we are. And then I think we'll go out. We got 2 blocks there, so we go out one row back at this level, then go back another row, and then we can have a drop off down into a base area here. Yeah, I think that will work. Just had a little bit of a thought here. I mean, I think I've got quite a lot of carbon, and I've got no idea if this is actually going to work. We go to basic concrete, actually metal. I don't think this is going to hook to there, is it? No. When it'll hook to here. Let's see if that works. I mean, we could put something in like that with a slight overlap on the... Of course, these panels are actually bigger than the cuboid rooms. So we could put something like that, but I'm not totally happy with that. Oh well, that's the way it goes. And right, I think let me just have a quick look, see if I've got any more ferrite dust. No, we're completely out of ferrite dust. Oh, we got some rusted metal. We can hook that in back to the exosuit. And we can turn that into ferrite dust. This into ferrite dust. Oops. So we'll just refine that out. I think while those refiners are running, can we actually do some distance mining? There's unidentified over there. Wait, out the way. Maybe we can pick up some pure ferrite by. There's pure ferrite there. Let's just go and what's got geode. Let's just go and pick up a little bit of Scan you. Right, this one's pure ferrite. That's some pure ferrite there. Scan you. A little bit more pure ferrite there. Any more rocks around here? Oops, unidentified. Grab that. That's a little bit of ferrite dust and uranium. Unscanned plants here as well. And this is going to be my home planet. We might as well scan everything we can. See what we got. That's just a mound in the ground. That's a lash plant there. You're gone. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Kill you. Got you. Yes, thank you. Wow. There's a lot of carbon in this area. Grab that pure ferrite. Yeah, we've got a bit more pure ferrite. And these are just finished. Up to there. Up there. You turn out some pure ferrite. Back into there. Got 248. How much did I mine? Well, we got a little bit more pure ferrite to be pushing on with. So what we're going to do is just come in here. Cross cuboid root. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to shape up the what I want the base to look like. And we're out again. So what we'll do is we'll come back 2 blocks there, and then we'll drop the floor off down like that. So what we'll have is effectively a solid block between the upper floor and the lower floor going backwards. And that might make things a little bit more interesting. And what we'll have to do is see if we can get in a staircase going down here so that we can drop down a level. So back out here and pick up a little bit more pure ferrite. Come in here. Let's see if we can get in a staircase here. Oops, no, back up one. Across here. Go. You can do it. You can do it. Yes. That's out by 1. Maybe we'll put 2 staircases in here. So we can make it into a little bit of a feature, because you don't really want to come back here. So if this lines up, yeah, I think that will work. So what we got is a staircase here. We have 1 staircase here going down, and then eventually, once we've opened up the rest of the rooms here, we'll have another staircase over here. And then then what we can do is come down into this area where the storage vaults will be, and possibly some internal farms as well. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm quite happy with that. And yeah, and let's have a look upstairs. We need some more glass to be able to push out this, so that we've actually got an open area here, which would be our accommodation area. But I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. What this base will be is very much an ongoing project over time, and I'll probably build a lot of it off camera actually, just so that I can keep going, because as you can see already, I've used up a vast amount of pure ferrite to build this, and we're probably going to need 4 or 5 times the amount by the time I've finished. If I come out here and we go round here, I actually really like the idea of having these around the base. You can see if we show you from the back, so we got this kind of coming back like this way with the drop down. Then what eventually we'll do is probably block this in a little bit and then shape this into the landscape. But you can see the idea is to have this floating above the ground, and so that effectively we're not actually damaging the ground. Then what we'll probably do is have an observation platform out the back here as well. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.